It's your boy Gabe Patillo, This War of Mine, The Little Ones. This is actually my second time starting this game. For some strange reason, the first time I played it, nothing happened. I mean, that's just the truth of the matter. Nothing happened. So this is me playing it again. And we're going to see, I only got a couple days into it. You'll see what the days are, War Child. You'll see what the days are once I get more into it. In Modern War, you will die like a dog for no good reason. Ernest Hemingway. And so, I don't know anything about this game. And so I felt like I got a little taste of how it works. So hopefully I do, quote unquote, better. I don't know if I can do better. But I'm going to try to do better than I started last time. Now that I know what's going on. It's going to say I have save data. I'm not going to continue that. I'm going to do another try. And we're doing these guys. That's who they started me with last time, was Pavel, Bruno, and Marco. So we're going to do those guys. But that's cool. I've never seen that screen. So that's cool to see that you can do other people's stories. But we're not concerning ourselves with those right now. We're starting with this one right here, right now. I love the art style. It's so freaking cool. So you're in this house and it looks like you have to build things. You have to make sure you have food. You have to keep people on guard. And so that's just what I picked up from yesterday. Then you go scavenging. So that's what we're going to do. How long has the siege lasted? It's hard to say. Every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers, showing out ordinary business. Every night, phones don't work. There's a shortage of food, mess. People are left homeless. War broke out. They decided to stick together. While scavenging for supplies. Star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war. So I figured out yesterday. So here's a little short bio on everybody before the whole mess began. Wife, better part of the city. Who needs football players during war? And using R1, so you see me moving this guy around. Using R1, I can, and L1, you cycle through the guys. Used to own a restaurant. I'm sure you've seen it. So this is cool. If you want to read it, you can pause it, but it just gives you a little insight on everybody. This guy's, he's a skilled scavenger. He's got the biggest backpack. So when you go out, you actually, each guy has a different size backpack. We're gonna start picking up some things, see what we got. And when you're in your house, you just grab them all because it all stays in one place. And it's all for building things to make your house better. So he's gonna do that. I'm gonna bring this guy out here. I have a chair in a different place, so this is random for me. I haven't seen, like, they put it looks like that's the medicine cabinet in here and the fridge in here, where before my fridge and cabinet were in the same room. This house is a little different than the house I had last time, so that's kind of cool to see that they're randomizing some things like that. It's locked. Let's see what we're doing up here. Lockpick, materials, components, water, wood, electrical parts. All these things will be used to build things, put stuff together. And then these things here are big piles of rubble that will actually take him a while to get through, since I don't have a shovel. And I don't think I could build a shovel yet, but you can, later on, you can build a shovel. Can you dig it? Nah, 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 nah. If you notice in the bottom right, their little icons. Oh, another lockpick. Nice. I think I only started with one the first time I played this. You notice their little icons down at the bottom right actually blink, which I thought was really cool. I don't know if they flinch or anything, like when you get into an altercation, but or wince or whatever, but I thought it was cool that they blink because they don't look like they would. And we got some more rubble, so I'll get him started on that. That guy's upstairs still doing rubble. So we'll just keep looking out for stuff. I'll use a lockpick over here to get in here in a second. See my options here. Upgrade the house so we can do some cooler things or build some stuff. So what I did yesterday was start with a bed. I don't know if that was smart or not. A bed and a stove is what I started with yesterday. Seemed to do all right. You need a stove to make food. This metal workshop ended up being cool because it is where, I think that's where I built my, I think you can start building lockpicks. I don't remember, but, so we're gonna do a bed. For some reason I like putting the beds and stuff downstairs. I don't know why, it just makes me feel like you're hiding it or something. He's still digging, he's still digging. And if you watch the time at the top, you'll see it goes by every 10 minutes. So here it'll be 12:10 in just a second. There you go. And that's how it goes. And then you scavenge at night to other places. So when it tells you it takes an hour, you know, obviously stuff ticks by every 10 minutes. And then our things, this is where you collect everything that you've got going. And then you can hit 0 to fast forward the day. But we want to get everything in this house first so we can start building some things. Oh, you need a lockpick to go over there? Oh man, I only have one lockpick, so I don't know if I want to do that yet. It's hard too, because you're like, well, I'll get another lockpick, so it might not be that big a deal, but you just never know, man, when you're gonna run into something. You really don't. So I might leave those for after I can build a shovel, maybe. But you can see he's slightly sick. You can see that in his bio. He's good, he's good. Slightly wounded. But you'll find, I think, bandages and things like that that will cure him up. Take all that food, herbs, make medication, and roll up cigarettes. I don't know how that works, but you know. We've got some more parts and electrical parts. So I haven't looked up any, like, what's the best thing to build first or anything like that. So I'm still kind of doing this blind. So it'll be an adventure, at least for these first couple of days. I'll kind of know what to do. And then after that, it's going to be on and popping. I'm going to make food. I think for food, I think. Or should I make a simple heater? I didn't do that yet either. Let's do that. It only takes 1 hour. Put it by the kitchen. Which I don't remember where that was. I think that's right here. So I'm gonna use this guy. You kind of click down to go down the steps. That took me forever to figure out yesterday. So everywhere else has got rubble in front of it. And they said, when I was playing this yesterday, it said if they had a shovel, they'd be able to get through those a lot faster. So I'm like kind of torn whether to make a shovel or not, you know? This makes moonshine. I don't know how that helps you. Put the workshop down here. I mean, that feels like a good place, or maybe up here. Have everything at least in a floor, I guess. This is really cool that it's a different house. I wasn't expecting that. So you gotta make fire, you gotta have these things to, gotta have food to make food. Makes sense, right? So since we're waiting, might as well maybe use the lockpick up here. Or I should really use it on this cabinet down here, since it'll contain things. See what I can make here. I can make a lockpick, make a shovel. Need more, whatever that is. Can make a crowbar, can make a knife. I'm not gonna front, that unfortunately came in handy last time I played this. Ah, just books. Books for burning. So it looks like I can make more lockpicks at least if I need. Which I think I need 2. I can't make any more. I can make 1. See where that door is. There's one right here. I think that needs 1. Just wait on him. And then is the rest of this rubble, I think? Oh, the night. So now we go scavenging. We tell, I'll go scavenge with this guy. Slightly sick, I'll sleep in a bed. And this guy I'll leave up guarding. Because, you know, you need somebody guarding, I guess. And so we got the abandoned cottage, the ruined villa. We'll prepare. And so you can take things with you, like the knife, or if you run into somebody who needs bandages, you can give them that. I guess I'll take the lockpick. I never needed it before, but let's go scavenging. 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 So I've never seen that, a sniper sign. So you just kind of rummage through things and try to find stuff that you need. Shell casings. Okay, I don't know about any of that. You kind of see how much noise you make. All that. You can run to the exit. Thank God I haven't had to do that yet. I'm not going to get too much wood yet. You'll find a lot of wood laying around. Oh, and you see that red circle? That means something's making a noise right there. They're not saying that it's a person. It could be a rat. But it could be something. It's moving. Probably a person. Fertilizer. Using a garden. Okay. Some things stack, so that's kind of cool. Uh-oh, we're about to see who this is. Oh, it might be a rat because I don't see anybody. Yeah, it's a rat. That works. So I'm gonna stick to my stacking stuff for now. And then if we don't find anything any better, then we'll come back and get some of that other stuff. Food is very important. That's what I found out yesterday. Very, very important. So I'm gonna drop some wood since I have 2 things of wood. Get some water up in this piece. I don't know exactly what sugar does yet, but let's drop the roll-up cigarettes. Roll up 4 cigarettes, or the zigzags. All right, unless we find anything else. Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. I'm playing a game right now. That stacks. That stacks. That stacks. Rubble, which will take me an hour, so I should check upstairs first. Oh, diary traces of life. The first day they robbed us. 2 days later, they murdered our girls. Shot every one of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. Next part looks shaky. If you're reading this, don't look for me. Well, that doesn't sound promising at all, does it? But we definitely should go to the backyard and try to get a gun. You can look in the next room. It doesn't look like there's anything in there, so we won't use a lockpick on that. Stacks, stacks on stacks. I'm not seeing, that's the right stick, by the way. I'm not seeing a way to the backyard, even if I got through that rubble. I'm pretty full up on stuff. I go down this way since they say there's a sniper up there. And get out of here. I haven't come in contact with a sniper yet, so I don't... Stack, stack. Oh, broken pistol. Do I want that? I wouldn't think so. Stack, stack, stack. And then you go home. Marco is back. Get him some rest or something like that. Keep this thing moving.